Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Academy Answers podcast, where we discuss the questions we get from our social media, from our blog, from our email list, in the realm of personal development, personal finance. Oh, these words are all over the place today. Personal finance and living your best life. Finding a way to use what inspires you to make a living of it, to create the life you want, to create the happiness for your friends, family, and loved ones, and yourself, of course. So this question is from one of my younger listeners. I like to speak to the young people. I like to see when young people are thinking out of the box and doing things differently and not subscribing to the old way of thinking, as I often use the quote from Eric Offer that says that in times of change, it is the learner who shall inherit the earth, and the learned will find themselves beautifully equipped with knowledge for a world that no longer exists. And we can see that happening over and over and more frequently these days. People are equipping themselves, or people are brainwashed into buying into knowledge that was okay, worked, but no longer work, because we know times and things change. So he says that he's young, pretty young, in his 20s, and what are the two things he should be doing, or a few things that he should be doing now to help him to be successful, to live the life that he dreams of, not going to 60 and planning for a social security check, not working until he's bent over and still struggling to write a $400 check like 80% of Americans who are over 60 today. I think it's about 90% of Americans who are over 60 today. And that type of a deal. So we want to encourage these young people to think differently. And the two things that I'll really tell him, two main things, is that first, to be a student of success. Learn what it takes to be successful. Learn from the successful people. Try to seek out and follow and listen to people who are where you want to be, and model their thinking, model their actions. You must learn from other success. Don't learn from coward, scared people who don't have the result, who are not on the path that you're on, who don't want what you want, who don't see what you see, who don't dream like you dream. It is the worst thing to learn from someone who is an amateur. The reason why you're in class is because someone was trained to be a tutor or a teacher so they can train you. Now you have to learn from those who have been to where you want to go, or who is already where you want to be. That's the first thing. Be a student. Read the books, listen to the YouTube videos, read the blogs, listen to the seminars, buy the courses. And the next thing, quick and short, I'll make this short because I know the younger generation don't want to go far, and sometimes you have to tailor your message to suit your audience. So this will be very quick for the young people. I'll thumbnail it so that it can appeal to the young people also. Smart marketing is entrepreneurship. The second thing is be a scientist. You must be experimenting with what you know. They say if you want to know something, go and research it and learn it. If you want to be a pro at something, research it, learn it, and teach it. Experiment with the information that you get. Test it, try it. Make mistakes, fail fast, fail early, fail forward. Do what you are learning. Don't sit on knowledge. Knowledge is not power, as Tony Robbins loves to say. Knowledge is potential power. What can you do with not knowledge? You got to execute. You got to stumble. I can tell you all I want to tell you about what exercises to do to get fit, to look good, to be healthy. But until you actually do those exercises, you will not be fit. You will not be healthy. So those are the two things. Be a student and be a scientist. Learn all you can, test and experiment all you can. This one is 5 minutes. Really a record time for my podcast, but I'll make this into bite sizes and into the form and fashion that fits the audience. So 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, come on. Go learn, be a learner, be a student, and also be a scientist. The foundation of this is two things: have a teachable spirit and have a growth mindset. Be open to learn and be willing to do. And when you do, you grow, because you'll stumble, you'll find out 1,000 different ways that don't work, and you'll be able to eliminate, and you'll stumble into the one that works. You have to get through your no's to get through your yeses. There's no success without failing. Thank you. Have a good one. Always a pleasure. LewinMotivatorCar.com, LewinMotivatorCar on Instagram, LewinMotivatorCar at gmail.com. Reach out to me anytime.